How much longer do I have to watch Dillon Gabriel dink and dunk and clunk before Shedeur gets his turn? So what do you think? How much longer do we got to watch this?
Dink and dunk and clunk and lose. I just can't watch it anymore. He gets worse by the game to me. And this was the Jets who had just traded away Quinnen and Sauce. The Jets with Justin Fields throwing for a grand total of 56 yards. The Jets who had only 46 plays to the Browns 70 plays. It was 70 plays to 46. So Dillon Gabriel got all these chances, 70 plays worth of chances, and you lost to the Jets 27-20. And in the big picture, you have now started 5 games and you're completing 59% of your passes while trying to not lose, dink and dunk. And you're only 59%. That's the second worst in the NFL to Cam Ward. And he's averaging 5 yards per attempt, which is by far the worst in the National Football League. And 124 yards passing per game is by far the worst in the National Football League. So I like him. He's a good guy. I watched him all those games at Oklahoma, all the games at Oregon, all the way back to UCF. You know, I got it. I know what he is and what he's not. And I've seen enough. And I would just like, I don't care if they're playing the 85 Bears this coming Sunday. I don't care because Shedeur will stand up to the test. That team will look different with Shedeur playing quarterback, taking over the huddle, making a play here or there, playing to win as opposed to not to lose. And it's just time to just give him a shot. They got Baltimore at home. Okay, just give him a shot because the world wants to see it. I think the locker room wants to see it. And I know Coach is going to say, yeah, but he just doesn't know what he doesn't know. And you're right. It's the hardest position to play in sports by far. Yeah. But I think he was born to play it at this level. And I think that team will start to percolate and take off with him under center. It's time.
Coach?
Go ahead, man. I mean, I know you want Shedeur. Go ahead. Yell about it.
I ain't going to yell about it.
Yell at the fans.
I'm honestly tired of yelling about it.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
I actually watched Dillon Gabriel for 5 games, and I agree. I think they should give Shedeur a chance.
It's bad.
Dillon, he's a great kid.
He is.
He's an accurate kid.
Yeah.
He looks small in the pocket. He plays small in the pocket.
He plays small.
He takes a lot of sacks. There's really not a lot of zip on his passes. You know what I mean? He's really not a lot to. I mean, I want to like him. There's really not a lot of like from when you start to say, what skill set does he have that really excites me? Well, is it accuracy? I guess he's averaging 5 yards an attempt. You know, is it arm strength? Not really. Is it escapability?
Nope.
Not really. Is it size? No. Is it speed? No.
Is it leadership?
Well, we don't know about that. You don't know.
I know about that.
You don't know about that.
Fuck no.
So, yeah, I just think that the sample size of Dillon Gabriel has not gone well. I agree with you guys on that. However, Shedeur does have a bad back. I mean,
supposedly.
Who don't got a bad back?
You can't lie about bad backs on the injury report. You can't, right, Gerald?
Yeah, you can.
You can't lie on.
If I don't want to play, if I got a contract.
If Shedeur Sanders came out and said, my back's not hurt, the Cleveland Browns would get fined $100 million.
Well,
right?
he did say that that first day.
Yeah.
He said, I was cool to play. They
he didn't want to admit he hurt his back in pregame warm-up. But anyway, so I'm with you guys. I'm ready to see what this Shedeur Sanders is all about because he's not really big either. His arm strength really isn't that great. His escapability really isn't that great either. So what difference is he going to make with this offense? The coverages that Dillon Gabriel is seeing is pretty tough. There's a lot of match too deep. I mean, that's why he rushed for 50 yards last week. There's nobody damn open. This poor cat going back to pass.
I saw a 4th and 1 where everybody was open.
4th and 1 was bad.
Everybody was fucking
that was
open.
A bad
He got
play.
sacked.
He got sacked.
All right, well, you can't say nobody wasn't open for that.
I just be careful about your expectations when they do put Shedeur in there. This is not a very good offensive football team. The offensive line's not very good. They got an exceptional running back. I love this running back is really good.
He's really good.
He's really good. That'll help. But just beware. I'm looking forward to watching him. I hope he gets in and does it.
I think the Cleveland fan base should just boycott at this point. We ain't buying no tickets.
Yeah.
But not everybody feels the same way as you guys.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they
Yes,
do.
they
The fan base does.
The fan base does.
Who?
The
Twitter. The chat.
Yeah, the chat never lies.
I know a couple Cleveland Brown fans.
They're fine with Gabriel?
I listen to Cleveland Brown radio. The radio guys are like, what the fuck?
No.
Mr. and
he's
Mrs.
taking-
Gabriel.
You know what I'm saying? So they boycott the whole shit. Say we ain't coming unless Shedeur in. The game will be blacked out locally. Hey man, sometimes you gotta force your hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cleveland
Little
Brown fan,
boycott.
force your fucking hand, man. Force your hand.
Just what are your expectations when he does come in, though? What is going to happen? Are they going to line up in shotgun and throw the ball 45 times?
We don't
for
know.
460 yards.
But what we do
what
know
do you think is going to happen?
It's not gonna be scary.
bad?
Our quarterback is not gonna look like a little scared little baby. That's what Gabriel looked like right now.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, it don't look like that. What's the worst that can happen? It look the same? Well, if it looked the
True.
same,
I
then
know, I'm
okay.
with you. I'm
but
with
we
you on
tried
that.
him.
I just want
Now
to know
at least we know
what your realistic expectations were.
our
when he
realistic
comes in.
expectations is to see everything we got on our roster so we can know if we need to draft a quarterback in the first round or not. You might have one in your building right now.
You might.
So let's find out. You know what I'm saying? We gave him 5-6 games. Let's give him 5-6 games and find out. If he's not the guy, both of y'all could be gone. You a 5th round pick. We don't owe you shit. You can be gone. Boom. We gave you a shot. You can be gone. We need to get a quarterback. Let's get one in free agency. Let's get one in the draft. But right now, we don't know why he's not getting this shot.
I would be shocked if he doesn't get some playing time before the season's over. I think he'll get the last 4 or 5 games at least.
Okay, go.
They play Baltimore or something? They played them once already, right?
Yep.
Yeah, in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Baltimore is the team that the report said that he said no to, right?
Yep.
Yeah. If he's going to play, that's the only thing I got to say about this. I would love for it to be Sunday so he could show them why he said no.
Okay.
I don't want to sit behind Lamar because I'm not a backup. And his first opportunity, if he plays at least decent enough, if you want to show why you said no, I would love for it to be versus Baltimore.
Remember,
And that's
he,
all-
said,
and
he
that's-
said no on the fly. I think they were going to take him in the 4th round.
Yeah,
And
I
he
don't.
said,
I don't
yeah.
know like the facts
Right.
of the report, but the report
Yeah,
was.
it was.
So
Yeah.
just based off the report, I would love for it to be versus Baltimore, so he can show like this is why I told y'all no, because this is.
I don't think
You
that's
know.
happening.
I know, but
Definitely not happening.
That's not happening this
you know.
weekend.
That's all I got on it.
I think what will happen, no matter who he starts against, is what happened in that first preseason game. And you always say it's just the preseason, it's
Right.
straight vanilla. I got it. But playing that position, you just see it or you don't. And you could just see he starts completing footballs and the bench starts jumping up and down, especially the veterans, none of whom were playing. That they're up standing, applauding because they saw what was coming because they've been seeing flashes of it in camp. And they do have Judy, and they do have Njoku, and they have that kid Fan Jr. who catches a lot of balls.
You do.
And you can flip it to that little back occasionally. There's enough weaponry there that you can make something happen that hasn't been happening. The defense, as you pointed out earlier, it's really good. And I think it's been losing heart because it loses games. So if suddenly he just makes a couple of big plays, it just ignites. And you say, oh, where was that? Well, it starts with that position and what he can do at that position just on natural gift, just instinct. You're talking about God-given, he's got God-given. And he's not the biggest guy, but he is 6'2", and he sees it pretty well.
Right.
And his arm is Brady-esque to me. It's pretty good enough to make all the throws when you have to make those throws. And he moves much better than Dillon Gabriel moves. He can move when dared, or at Colorado, they called a bunch of quarterback draws and read options for him on key plays. I just know he's got that it thing.
That's what he got.
That will detonate.
Why do you know that?
Because I've been watching him, and I
Because
know
I
his
don't like-
dad. I know his dad really well, and his dad really. And you say, oh, it's just daddy believes in son, right? No, Dion believes in this kid and has believed in him as a
Usually you
quarterback.
don't know though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You don't know
yeah.
until like
Yeah.
you see him in practice. He look one way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I don't know if he's ready. But then when you put that person with that it factor in,
Yeah.
it's like that. Bam. Like kind of what Dart got. Dart got that shit.
Yeah.
Right?
This NFL speed, man.
I know. I
Speed
got
of this
it.
pass rush.
Yep.
Coverage.
I know, but we have seen rookie quarterbacks come in and play well, right?
Yeah.
So it's a such thing as they got that it. That it is when the defense is like this, and then oh shit, he get in the game and we like oh shit. That's why it's just like an aura, Jay. It make everybody get interested. Like oh shit, we at the edge of our seats now. That's called that it factor. We believe when we look in the huddle, okay, Shedeur in there, shit, let's see what we gonna do. That's called that it factor. When Gabriel in there, we like this.
Yep.
Yeah.
We just chilling,
And
bro.
he's
Ah,
getting excited again.
Give me 5 plays, bro, before we go back on the field.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go, man. That's what make it the it factor. That's why I don't really got no name. You just call it the it factor. You know what I'm saying? So he may look one way in practice, one way in camp. Put him in the game and let this shit really get cranked up. It's like Tyrese was for us, bro. We seen a little short, fat quarterback in practice. We like, oh yeah, he's
Ty
straight,
can
but,
ball.
fucking franchise. We call it
I like Ty.
franchise. He our quarterback right here. He wasn't playing good in the game. Bro, we threw Tyrese in there and bam, he was a totally different motherfucker than he was. And he like, bro, he ain't do none of this shit in practice because you get early whistles and he can't really show all his shit in practice. He could show it in the game though. I'm telling you, that's the shit that Shedeur got.
Well, I know. Okay, so we got a little heated about Micah earlier, so I hate to bring this back up, but.